Well, let's see. Where are we at today? We're cutting out. Well, actually, we're surveying the damage. Cutting out the motor mounts, looking at the stringers behind the motor mounts, looking at the transom back there, the panels on each side of the engine bay are, well, they're rotten. They're not that thick. They're only about a quarter of an inch thick plywood. But the wood underneath them, the floors underneath them are rotten. So they've got to come out so I can get down to the floor underneath and get that out. It's funny, when we were digging out the, well, let's see, where is it? When we were digging out the, cutting out the section, I hit something hard inside the foam there. You can see it, where the hole, where there's a hole in the foam. I was cutting through it and I ran into something hard and I thought, oh boy, I hope I'm not hitting some kind of a, something structural. And we found a piece of plumbing in there, a piece of plumbing from the original boat that I guess they just dropped it in there, and there it is right here. They dropped it in there and then they just blew it off, foamed in over it, and that was into that. So more than likely that's a piece of plastic plumbing from 1978. Anyway, so who knows what else we're going to find. Back at it. What a day. It's September the 6th, 2014. And I guess I bought the CVX on, well, I've had it 2 weeks. Well, that's not true. I've had it a little over a week. I guess I picked it up on the 31st or something. I have to go back and look at the calendar. But anyway, so I've had it for a little over a week now. I've been busy at it. It did run when I bought it. The guy said it had the bottom's solid. Floor solid's what he said, the floor's solid. And most of the floor was solid, but the back of the floor was shot, and the stringers, well, we didn't discuss. The stringers, especially this one on the starboard side, is completely rotten all the way up. It goes underneath. There's where the fuel tank is. This boat had a little deck for the fuel tank that was separate from the rest of it. I gotta get in here and clean up. But anyway, so it looks like at this point I'm going to have to pull the cap in order to get the rest of that stringer out, which is fine because I really wanted to go ahead and do the whole thing anyway. I was just kind of looking for an excuse. So it ought to be interesting trying to get the cap off this boat though, because the way the back end's done back here. I may not pull the cap. Think about that, because the way this is all glassed in back here, which all that wood's going to have to be replaced anyway. But I don't know how someone would do that. That's going to be really fun pulling that out. I could do it. I can get up under there and get it done, but it's not going to be much fun. Crawling around in there trying to lay glass and resin and whatnot. But anyway, so that's where we're at, and I'm tired, so I'm going to do a little cleaning up. I got to get a shop back. It's gotten to the point where it's just got to be done. And I will see you next time.